hope this helps with the brightness a little bit, having that flashlight, because last time I played this, I was in complete total darkness, trying to swim around and some kind of noise north from here.
North?
Yeah.
Why would anyone say north from here?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go back
Yeah.
into the puzzle place.
Oh, here it is. This is what I was thinking of.
So this is the perfect way, I think, to introduce this character.
If you've seen the movies,
this is what's known as the Red Pyramid, or Pyramid Head, or the Red Pyramid thing, whatever you want to call it. There's something very super interesting about him. He emits his own light, which is very, very disturbing that it's a big red light. But, so he's going to sit there and stare at us and silently judge us. And we're going to go back in here.
I love the load screens. They don't take near as long in this, but in the old games, they took forever.
Yeah.
And those footprints would just...
Which I love the footprints in the loading screen.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool.
This is awesome.
Okay, so now...
You've been in this room.
Yes.
And suddenly...
That's clearly James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. But it's like mutilated beyond the point where like you would not notice it unless you knew that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is that
his head's been smashed on the TV.
It has been smashed on the TV, and he's also been shot.
Okay.
So that means that someone is here shooting and killing people.
And you just got a room key.
I got a key to room 202. Which before we go out there, I'm going to check, see which direction I need to go. Down, down, down. Over. Okay, all right, I know where I'm going. So yeah, like this will be there'll be a lot of systematic times like that you'll see, if you haven't noticed by now. We're gonna be checking the map a lot.
Yeah, that's
and
no.
Big Nasty's gone.
Oh, I thought you were like down, down, down. Wait, I'm turning right. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Doodle. Alrighty. So now we can get a better feel of the combat here because we can stand from a distance 2, 3.
I love how it moves. It doesn't like the body doesn't move at all. Just it slides a little bit. I didn't know you could do that. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. Well, I just did it.
I mean, did you know that I didn't know?
Oh no, I didn't know that. Excuse me. I'm trying my hardest not to lose my voice because I can feel it starting to go.
Hello.
Yeah. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Okay, so what do we got here?
Resident Evil what?
Outbreak.
Outbreak 2, I think, was the one.
Outbreak 2?
Yeah. The one with the elephants, whichever one.
Oh, yeah.
There's malls that look like bats.
Yeah.
Hole in the wall.
So, too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of the hole. Will you stick your arm in the hole?
Oh, heck yeah.
That's always a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Glowing green spew coming out of it.
Yeah. Toxic waste? Awesome. I'm in. So that's another thing, too, like...
Something licked me.
So put your hand back in there.
Something blew a raspberry on my hand.
So we got the clock key now.
Yay! And all these bat moths.
I don't know why, but that reminded me
It's
of...
ectoplasm from Ghostbusters.
For some reason, it reminded me of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Oh, I love that.
They Melvined me.
They Melvined me. If there's any complaint to God, that's one of them.
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to.
What do you want me to say, God? They Melvined me.
Yeah.
So the clock was... Oops. See, this
Watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. If you get anything from
back
this,
and forth.
Watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you this story or not.
What?
But it pertains to Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Great movie.
So when my band went to go record in Knoxville, we recorded with this guy who was a 7-foot-tall monster. He was gigantic, like scary big. And he has like long hair and a big beard, and was just wore all black, scary dude, but nice guy, super nice guy.
Okay.
So we're in there recording, and he has an extra TV set up so he could watch TV while he was doing his stuff.
I didn't think you were going that way, but okay.
Yeah. So we're sitting there getting our stuff recorded, and we're like really into it and everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I know what the thing is.
This isn't meant to teach you how to do puzzles, by the way.
No.
We're just showing
Wait.
you the story.
Oh,
This
wait,
is-
I went the wrong way. I'm sorry.
I think if I got this correctly, this is meant for people who have never played the game but don't have the means to get the game. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So this is the way you get to experience the game, but you don't have to go out and buy it.
right.
That's what this specific playthrough is for.
Yeah, we're wanting to basically
It's about
just get
the
story.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
this game is not about the riddles, it's about the story.
Interesting.
Which I have to say, like, when they were releasing the Silent Hill movies, like, that was very discouraging to me.
That the story was so bad.
That, and, like, I thought they were going, like, true to the games, doing the story. So I
They're
was really
not
excited for
true.
a Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
And then I saw them, and I was, oh,
Now,
this is awful.
I think that the first Silent Hill movie is okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay.
Okay is an apt description.
Yeah, it's meh. It's not
Like, if
anything
you never
great.
played the games, it would be a decent movie.
Yeah. The second one, though, is a train wreck and just should never have come out.
I think both of them, as far as far. So what me and Phil are doing there, whenever we freak out like that, it's because we have this idea in our head of him getting sucked into the square.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious to us to make think, oh, what is this?
Exactly.
And then he's gone. You know.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So we're recording with this guy.
Oh, right.
And
yeah.
he's got a TV set up so he can watch TV and record at the same time. We're sitting there and we're like, you know, it was metal music and you know, we're like serious about, I don't think I needed to go in here yet. We were like serious about, you know, our music and he was serious about recording us and stuff. So we're sitting there listening to the mix and stuff and everything. Oh, I did need to go in there. I'm an idiot. And he starts laughing his head off. And we're like, what the heck is he doing? So we go in there and look, and he's watching his TV. And he's got the DVR. He's watching Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And you know at the end where they're playing as the Wild Stallions as Death is there?
Yeah.
And he's doing like the air bass thing.
Yeah.
He keeps rewinding it and watching that part and laughing his head off.
That's a great movie.
Oh,
Both
it's a
of them
fun
are great.
movie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wild Stallions.
And since it relates, have you guys shared the story of how Nick ticked off an entire movie theater?
Did we
You should tell that story 'cause that's funny.
Did I tell that story? I thought I told that story in Evil Within, but I can tell it again.
You should tell it again.
Okay, so we, as you guys have picked up on, Phil and I are both pretty big fans of this series. Especially 1 and 2. I love 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
I think you can stop at this one and be fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Now we had conversations, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is we went and saw the movie in theaters because we both love Jacob's Ladder. We love the first Silent Hill. We love this Silent Hill, and then we're like, okay, it's coming full circle. Now it's back to a movie.
Yeah.
So me, Phil, and several other people go see that. I think we had 3 other people with us.
I think so.
So, this is the scene I was
Yeah.
talking about. The crazy, bizarre scene.
Yeah.
Very Blue Velvet.
Which is a giant inspiration for this game.
Really? Blue Velvet was? That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
Not to take away from this moment, But I always thought his head looked like a doorstop and not a pyramid.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off your light. And don't shoot at him.
Excuse me.
And it just leaves.
So there's a couple things to take away from that scene. The first one is of course that is the introduction to Pyramid Head, the real introduction.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple ways that what he was doing can be interpreted. Was he trying to rape the mannequin creatures? I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was trying to stuff them down the trash compactor.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It seemed very obvious that that's what he was doing in that second scene because he's like shoving that one down there.
Yeah, and he's just kind of done with them. Like he's just kind of like meh, and just
Yeah.
throws them away. Second thing is that he did not attack James. James attacked him first.
Yeah.
And he didn't even reiterate. He knew he was in the closet.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just left.
Yep, and he just left.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he doesn't see them as a threat?
Could be. It could be that he doesn't see them as a threat. It could be that...
I mean, it depends on what theory you go on about Pyramid Head because, I mean, there are different things that many people think that Pyramid Head represents. Which
True.
I don't know if we should go into that now or wait till later on.
We've got a minute before that shows up, so
Okay.
we'll wait.
But anyway, Nick was telling a story about the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So we go see this movie, and both me and Phil used to work at the movie theater that we went to see it in. And this was after neither one of us worked there at this point. It was after.
Mm-hmm.
And so we, geez, you have a lot of ammo. I remember
just
not
times
having
3.
any ammo.
Yep, that's
At all
why
at
I
this
did
point.
that, because I want to keep the progress going.
Right. So we go see this movie, Silent Hill. And those creatures, the bound creatures,
Lion figure.
Archibald.
Yeah.
The Archibalds. One of the Archibalds shows up in the first movie. Sorry to give it away if it's a spoiler alert, whatever.
Spoiler alert.
It's
It's not a spoiler alert because, like...
It's the first thing that
it's
shows
one
up.
of the first... Yeah, I think it's the first...
It is
No,
the
it's-
first creature. It's
Is
the
it?
first... Yeah, oh yeah, it's the first...
I thought the Grey Child was the first creature.
The what?
The Grey Child. The thing that screams at you? Oh, hello?
No. This is... The cop just showed up in Silent Hill. The cop's the first one to see a creature. It's the first thing that happens. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Like, it's right after the guy gets there and the cop goes looking for him.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
The blonde lady.
Sybil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she sees those creatures and the acid's dripping out of its face and everything, and it does the slow pan up from its feet and everything. And when it gets to its face, the power goes out in the theater. Like, genuinely, the power went out in the theater. And so we didn't see anything after that.
Well, no, the first thing we all thought was, is this part of the movie?
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is awesome.
Because it's weird. Like Silent Hill is weird. We thought maybe the movie's weird too.
Yeah,
And the power goes out.
It's
and
magic.
And it's opening weekend. So like the theater is full. Full. If that's the creature that was there, Archibald's.
Yes.
So not what did you call the other one?
Miriam.
Miriam. I keep wanting to say Maurice. All right, Miriam.
Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice. So Archibald shows up, and the power goes out, and Phil says to me, "Hey, we used to work here. The guy that leads this place, he doesn't. We're not going to name him, so we'll call him Archibald.
Yeah.
So he goes, why don't you go talk to Archibald and see what's going to happen? So I go out there, and Archibald's like, hey, so a
Stuff's broke.
yeah. Basically, he said what he told me was lightning hit a transformer close by and put out power for the whole mall because the movie theater's in the mall. And so we were like, all right. So he goes, tell everybody in your theater that we're gonna give them free tickets and they can leave and they can come back a different day and watch.
Yeah, which never happens.
That never happens, but this was kind of a big deal. So the way the theater goes is it's a lot. Wait, Phil, go back to those stairs. It's like a lot like that.
Yeah, like the way the banister is set up.
That bottom stair is where Phil and everybody else is sitting. And I come into the theater, show them where I came into the theater.
You came in like, if we're sitting on the steps.
Yeah, I came in
like right
over here. And so I sneak in. That's perfect. I can't believe this showed up at the perfect time. I'm so glad. So I sneak around, like I'm leaning down by the railing, and I jump out. Now, mind you, that bottom stair is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
There's people in it. And the whole theater's sitting there. It's a theater filled with people. Every seat has a person except for mine because I went out front. So I come back in, and I'm like, I'm going to scare Phil.
Yeah.
So I sneak up. Phil's sitting there right by the banister. I come out, and I literally just stand up, throw my arms in the air, and literally the only thing I do is, ah! That's all I do. And the entire theater erupted.
Yeah.
In screams.
All screamed.
People
like
throwing popcorn. Just, people, like, I moved the mic, by the way.
Thank you.
But people went crazy. People went nuts for it.
Oh, that was funny.
And then everybody started laughing. So I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare all of you. I was just trying to scare my friends. By the way.
Yeah. I come bearing news.
Yeah. If you leave the theater, they'll give you free tickets. It's going to be done for the day. I'm sorry. And that's my Silent Hill story.
Oh, man. I got to get rid of this cough. Okay, so we got, while you were talking, we got the canned juice.
Canned juice.
And we got the courtyard key.
Courtyard key.
So we need to go back through this dough, Rotchar, and
That's a door, not a chair.
door Rotchar. I'm sorry, your Massachusetts nits wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I say stuff like garlic and garbage.
Yeah.
So.
Garlic.
But that's the thing. I've lost most of my accent. It's just certain times.
That's true.
So I'm sorry.
I don't remember you having much of an accent anyways, to be honest with you.
Well, you met me 2 years after I lived here a while.
That's true, yeah.
So, like, I had a little bit of one, and then I kind of lost it. I was 13 when we moved here, so.
Speaking of which, you guys did everybody else's impressions. Does anybody have any impressions of me they want to share?
Nope.
Missy, you talk very properly. So I don't.
Very properly?
Yeah, like you enunciate every syllable, and so I don't know if I could do that because I feel like I slur too much. I don't think I could do an impression of you because you enunciate everything, and it's not a bad thing. You have very good linguistic skills, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I can't do that
Very
because I slur
articulate.
everything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Hello, my name is Misty Goins. I enjoy things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I like my dog. And I like makeup. More than my husband.
Oh, the dog's had enough.
You know I love you.
Yeah. So what we did there is we dropped the canned juice down the trash chute. So we're going to go...
So we're going to go see where it landed?
Yes.
Canned juice.
Canned juice. There's something here...
I'm sorry. Have you seen that picture of the little kid dressed like Hitler? And he has that cup.
Says I've eliminated all the juice.
Yeah, it says I've eliminated all the juice.
It's so horrible.
I love that picture.
Horribly funny. Okay, so there's something here that I'm going to read this and then we'll get to them. So the bag is torn, the contents strewn all over. I got the old man coin.
Yay, old man coin.
And a gossip magazine, eh?
Ooh.
The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, who was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy Locane and his sister Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell early on the morning of the 22nd.
The leg demons.
According to the police statement, Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches into his neck.
Jeez.
An old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan's from his hometown of Pleasant River said he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. But I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like, "He's trying to kill me. He's trying to punish me. The monster. The red devil. Forgive me. I did it, but it wasn't me." The schoolmate then added, "I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy."
So it was Pyramid Head or doorstop face.
See, that's where it gets a little blurry.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will think that, yes, that is Pyramid Head. Maybe. But could it be?
I don't think it is. Like, you know where I stand on what Pyramid Head's purpose is.
Right. And we'll get more
I
into
didn't
what
know
Pyramid
that.
Head's purpose.
I don't know what you. I don't know where any of you stand.
Yes. So there's a big thing because every monster here is representative of James's psyche.
Okay.
Right? So
Even
that
Pyramid
means-
Head?
Yes, even Pyramid Head.
Doorstop face.
Yes. So we're coming up to a very I fell down the thing. Very blatant Rosemary's Baby reference. Right here.
Okay, yeah, because that's even the same carriage that they had in Rosemary's Baby.
Yep. So what I picked up there
Or
was
Batman Returns.
yeah. That was the snake coin, I think, that I picked up. I think it was a snake coin. Or maybe the
Okay.
coin of the fool. I can't remember. But we need 3 coins, basically, is what we're going for. So, but the thing is that there is they talk about him in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
And not Pyramid Head, but they talk about a red demon creature that's basically
Because Pyramid
a
Head
god.
is not in the first game.
No, he is not.
We have to make that very clear.
Yes. Pyramid Head is in Homecoming. But,
Is he?
Yes, but he has no reason to be in Homecoming.
Yeah, I disagree
Like,
with
there's
him being
no-
in Homecoming.
There's no point in him being in Homecoming. Like,
Just for
at
the
all.
sake of, like, cameo.
Pretty much. He
Okay.
was in it basically because Homecoming came out around the same time that the movie did.
Yeah. And for
so
some
they wanted
reason
to
they felt
add
that the
the
movie needed him
familiarity.
in it.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
So,
A popularity thing. They're trying to build. I had a whole conversation about this the other day.
oh yeah.
With
Hold
some-
that thought if you don't mind. So first thing we see, there's a dead man in the fridge.
But he's making vomiting noises.
That's not him.
Oh, is it the guy I like? I love this guy. I love this guy. I won't say why. I do know this guy.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing.
Red pyramid thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon. I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
I have a theory about that character now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can I say my theory?
Yeah. Go right ahead.
I think Eddie is James's actions.
Oh yeah.
Because I think James hates the way he acts and hates the way he responds to things. And I think Eddie is a representation of how he responds to things.
Could be.
That's a very good point, because I was just going to say, should it be noted that other characters seem to have extreme reactions to what's going on, but James is being very calm, cool, and collected about everything going on around him?
Right.
It could be. The thing is that he talks about it, how something brought Eddie here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Just like it brought Angela here, the same way that it brought James here.
Right.
Now, there's actually a couple things I was going to say about that. Is that, first off, we see the dead guy in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The first thing that Eddie says to us is, I didn't do it, I didn't kill him, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I did not kill him.
Which seems like...
Which means he did it.
Yeah.
Right. He's guilty.
He totally did it.
Well,
There's a thing
That's
called...
a small guy if he fits in the fridge, too. Dear
It
Lord.
is. There is a thing called killer's guilt, which is what I think is being represented there.
Yeah. I mean, granted, if you just walk into a room and saw a dead body, like, there would be, like, some sense of, like, other shock, and it could possibly make you sick, but then you would flee the room.
Right.
You wouldn't stay there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh,
getting
geez.
sick.
Because you're used
Yeah.
to...
You would be scared.
You've already
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah.
You've done it.
Oop, I
Now,
went the wrong way.
here's something crazy, though. To me, I think that whole scene represents how James feels about his wife's death.
Could be.
Because he feels guilty for it, I think.
It could be. They don't really tell you, but James apparently wasn't that great of a person during his wife's sickness.
Yeah.
Just for the simple fact is, like, you see that there's a lot of these monsters that they have some sort of sexual representation, which means that, he was missing that part of his life with his wife, and also he may have been looking or lusting after someone else.
That, or he was sexually abusive.
Yeah.
I think it's his guilt for sexually abusing his wife.
See, I just don't think that's... I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Just because I think that's not in James's character.
Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
That would make a lot of sense, actually, compared to a lot of things we've been seeing that are overly sexualized. Like, if this is all James's psyche, like, I think it shows that there's something wrong mentally, that maybe he was sexually abusive. That
Welcome
is
to Silent
hanging
Hill.
so heavy on his mind.
Right.
Could be. It could. Me personally, I don't think so. I don't think that it's.
Well,
I don't
Phil,
think,
you're wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it fits in his character, but that's me. So we have a brochure here from Silent Hill, showing you that there are different Silent Hills. There's the Silent Hill that's actually a tourist resort town that people see. There is the weird Silent Hill that was built on like an ancient Indian burial ground that has all the weird supernatural thing to it. And then there's the place that's kind of like an otherworld thing, which they talk about in the first game, which is just a lot of stuff.
The coal town thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember in the first Silent Hill was all about the cult.
The first one was weird as crap.
Yeah.
First one was awesome.
It was about the cult, and it was about him trying to find his daughter and whatnot. This one takes a whole different direction.
Right.
Am I missing something?
Yes.
Let's see what we got here. So we got 2 coins, fire escape key. Okay. I couldn't remember. I knew there was something we were missing, but I couldn't remember what it was.
So you're missing the fire escape key?
No, I have the fire escape key. I just need to get to the fire escape.
Okay.
Going back to what we were talking about, what is it about James's character that makes you think that it's out of character for him to be that way?
Just the way... Crap, dang it, where am I? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I know where I'm sorry. I got turned around. There's just something about his character that it would just seem because he's so wooden. He's
But
so
I think he's
like
that
reserved.
now. I think he's that way now after everything has happened.
Yeah, but to me, it would just seem like if that were the case, then he would be a sociopath, and I don't think that
Well,
that's him.
I do. Either a sociopath or a psychopath, because think about it. I don't think this is a sudden change for his character. If his marriage was bad and he had done wrong things, but he's having trouble like identifying those things and making a change, that would make perfect sense. Especially the way he's relating to everything that's going on around him.
Right.
And to have sexual
Nope.
deviant behavior, that is a higher risk for sociopath or psychopath patients.
Right.
See, I think he's reformed, but he still feels guilt, and he doesn't know how to deal with this guilt, and that's why this is all happening. I think he's 100% reformed, but I think he's reformed in his actions, but not in his emotions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. I just think that he's a normal male, and he misses
Sex.
that closeness. Yeah, exactly. Because we don't know how long that Mary was sick.
Right.
We just know that she died.
She died 3 years ago.
She died
That's
3
all we
years
know.
ago. Exactly. So
Okay.
Well, actually, something Nick just said blew my theory out of the water. Because if he was a sociopath or a psychopath, then guilt would be something that he would struggle to identify.
Yeah, he wouldn't even know it.
Yeah,
he doesn't
wouldn't
even know what
it
guilt
was.
is.
So that doesn't, yeah.
And
And it's obvious that his character's guilt-ridden.
I understand why you feel like he might be a sociopath, considering that he is so wooden and so stoic in so many situations. But at the same time, I think he's been through the ringer and he's reformed. But he's reformed as far as society standards, but not by his own standards.
Right.
He still feels the extreme guilt in this disgusting toilet. This is
Yeah.
the word I have seen.
this is the part that just
I've seen
makes
so many
no
videos
sense.
of worst toilets in video games ever. Never have this. That's the most disgusting toilet
It
ever.
really is.
Because you
And
have to reach into
He
it.
doesn't even roll up his sleeve.
He doesn't twitch. He doesn't flinch. He's like, oh, look, a wallet.
Yeah. All right, so 9 right, 4 left, 16. No, 9, 14.
9, 4, 16, 14.
Right, 9, 4 right, 16
Should we
left,
take a
14
Misty?
right.
Can you take a picture of that? With
No,
your
it'll
phone?
be in the
Oh, okay.
memos. We'll have it.
Oh, we
But,
have a memo. Okay.
It's not like super important for us to get, but I'm going to get it anyways.
Okay.
I went. So we are actually in another.
That's a combination, isn't it?
Yeah, we're in another apartment complex. We don't have a map of this area, but we will here in a minute.
Because he jumped through the alley from window to window.
Exactly. I hit that stupid map button again. I'll be doing that a lot, even accidentally.
What
I will
button
be
is it?
doing that. It's triangle.
Okay.
This may take me a while because I'm terrible at stuff like this. So 9, 4, 16, 14. Right, left, right. 9, 4, 16, 14.
9, 4, 16, 14.
So we're going to get this open.
We're gonna get this.
We're going to crack this here safe. Whoop, wrong way. So 9,
4,
4,
16, 14.
Ooh.
First try. I actually thought that would take more. Handgun bullets, handgun bullets, handgun bullets, handgun bullets.
Oh, that's why you wanted it.
Exactly. So now we have 242 handgun bullets. So we're good to go for a while. But that's not the only reason we came in here. There's actually
Like
a
an
whole other
arsenal.
part. There's the health drink, which is another thing too. Like, it's another weird thing about Silent Hill is like Resident Evil had herbs and first aid sprays.
This has health drink.
We have the health drink, which hey, it's Silent Hill. It gets a free pass. It's magic.
It's scotch.
yeah.
Health drink is scotch.
It keeps me healthy.
It keeps me aware.
Okay, can't do that. So there's really not a lot in this one, but there is a couple essential items that we do need in here. So we'll go ahead and grab this first because you can miss this really easily.
Yeah, because it just looks like a part of the background.
Yeah, it's the map. and we're gonna need it because I get. This is the part I get turned around in the
I
apartments.
told you the apartments are
I know the
freaking
apartments can be
crazy.
bad, so I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna check
And
these
the
rooms.
school.
I like
The school from the first one.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that in the first one?
Yeah.
With the little like ghost babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they actually got into not like hot water, but that was something that they had to change.
What?
Because there was the ghost babies. Because at one point you could actually kill them, and so it made people like really uneasy.
Really?
Yeah. Dear Tim, I have to run an errand, so I'm going out. I left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone.
So just leave that note on your door for anybody to see.
Yep. Take him down with 2 hits.
I kind of want to change the name of those since there was a Miriam in that note.
Okay, change it now. Muriel.
Muriel.
I
No.
like Maurice.
Maurice. All right, we'll go with Maurice.
Some people call me Maurice.
Some people call me Maurice.
I speak the pompatus of love.